There it is. I'm a goner. It's official now. Oh, so this looks like a campaign. What?
So backstage at the Essence shoot. Let me see, Tana, give us a spin. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, you're trying to giving them a bit too much now?
Well, it's never too much.
I'm surprised you can speak with that lipstick on. It's a lot. It looks like you've got a lot going on there.
There's like full rhinestones and diamonds.
Always knows how to make it work. So does that mean like run because the cops are coming?
Right. That's the sound. Rudy Roo.
Wow.
Uh-oh, this outfit is sexy. This is dope. Are you one of the Avengers?
Yes.
Oh. Jeez.
It was a thing that
This is hot.
body. Is it body or is it beauty?
All right, Jackie, when you're ready. It's video, yeah.
I know you're ready.
Anytime.
I think that's a wrap. Is that a wrap? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay, so we have to interview you quickly.
Sorry. We need more people to scream out here and say,
We need more screaming.
and then you can walk upset.
You could be like, it's a wrap, and then like throw the deuces and like shut off.
I'm gonna look at some.
Curious.
Because it's very.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be bad.
We're doing it quick.
If I try, I just want to slip in.
You have to strap.
Anytime.
And that's a wrap. So what you guys just saw was the behind the scenes of my Essence digital cover shoot, which we shot in April. And believe me, it was very difficult. Very, very difficult to not talk about this and keep this secret. Excuse my voice, I'm coming down with something. Thanks to him, the demon back there, he got me sick. Demon. But anyway, we shot the digital cover of Essence, and there's gonna be a whole spread in the June-July issue, which should be out now, I think. I think it should be out. And this is my first cover. It's obviously a big deal because Essence is like, especially when you're a young Black girl growing up, seeing women I admire on the cover of Essence and just in Essence in general. I've worked really hard the past year or so to really align myself with publications like the Essences and, you know, going to Essence Fest every year, because it just is the epitome of, in my opinion, it's like the epitome of like sophistication and like, wow, like I really made it. So I just wanted to again give a special shout out to the whole entire Essence team that pulled off that shoot, because when I found out we were, like when I actually got the cover, I was like dying. I was really dying. And it was hard not to talk about it, because the first thing you do when you hear good news is you want to talk about it and post about it. So girl, it was hard keeping a secret since April. It's June. What day is it, babe? Like June 10th or something?
June 7th, 8th.
Girl, it's June 8th and we have been keeping this secret. We've been keeping this top secret since April. Exactly. So I just wanted to say special shout out to the entire Essence team for putting me on your cover and just believing in me, and for all of the support they've been giving me the past year or so. Definitely want to say a lot of people see what I'm doing now, because I get a lot of comments that are like, oh, you know, you blew up the past like year, like what did you do, like I've been working for 10 years. It ain't no 1 year, babe. Like this is 10 years. This is 10 years in the making. And I think it's so easy to say what's happening right now and like thinking like, oh, like, did you activate a button? Like, I think people think I pushed a button and just overnight my channel took off. Like, no. And actually, if you want to be technical, my channel really started to pick up traction in 2016. So, you know, girl, boy, if you don't get yo. So this is definitely a lesson to a lot of people. And you know, I've actually I talk about this in almost every interview. So I actually tell you guys what I did to really make my channel take off. And it wasn't even something that I knew was gonna happen. Like, okay, how can I put this? I knew my channel had potential, and I had to sit down and figure out how to unlock that potential. So what I started doing, and this was around 2016, and I think this happened in 2016 because this was when I really started taking YouTube serious. I just started watching all of my old videos. I started studying what my videos were like. How can I make them more enjoyable? Because I knew my videos weren't enjoyable because I couldn't even sit through my videos and watch them. They were boring. They were low-key boring. And when I realized I wasn't really being myself, I was like, this could improve. This can improve, but how can I improve this? And so, you know, when I had my first viral video at the end of 2014, was it 2014 or 2015? I don't remember. I had my first viral video at the end of 2014, but that was like the kickstart. My channel still didn't take off after that. I got a boost in subscribers, but I had to keep that momentum. So I just kept incorporating little bits of my comedic humor in all of my videos. Cause like once I got my first viral video, I was like, you know what? I think there's something to this whole being funny thing. Cause I think people actually like me to be funny. Like it's a safe space for me now. I think I realized that YouTube was a safe space for me to really be myself. And that took months for me to, believe it or not, I'm not a very like savvy, or at least I wasn't back then. Like I don't know what people are going to like. It takes me sometimes a while for things to click, right? So I had a video that did really well for me. It got a ton of press, and I had to by accident figure out how to capitalize off of that. No one taught me those things. No one showed me. No one, girl, no one. It was a lot of self-reflecting, a lot of looking at my old videos and getting to the bottom of like why people weren't. I was like, I know my channel can do better than this. I know my channel can do better than this. I gotta figure out why. And I think the real thing that I learned was I just wasn't being myself. I was trying too hard. I was trying too hard to be something that I wasn't. So when I consistently improved that, I gave people more me videos to watch and more enjoyable content to watch. Not only did they watch those one-off viral videos, they stayed and started watching my other videos. And that was how I got into the hearts and minds of people across the world. No, but seriously, that for me was like my game changer, was self-reflecting, improving my content. And no one told me to do that. I had to do that on my own. So for those of you guys, and this is gonna be like a tough love moment, but I know a lot of people who think I deserve to be here, I deserve to be here, I deserve to be doing this. You need to get to the bottom of why do you deserve it, one, because everybody deserves those things. Why do you deserve it? You gotta figure out why you deserve it, and you know, show people. Don't just say you deserve it, show people why you deserve it. Show people, like, you want people to enjoy your content so much that they don't want to leave. And you have to love doing this. You have to love making people happy more than you love fulfilling your own desires, okay? So that means putting others' desires before your own. Your desires are to be successful. and to be wealthy and to be XYZ. Those are nothing wrong with having those desires, but you have to want to enjoy entertaining and putting others' desires before your own. That means sometimes that video wasn't that great. We're gonna scrap it, we're gonna reshoot it, you know? If you are just so hell-bent on like, well, I deserve, you're just gonna put up any content that won't stick, people don't care, and you're not even gonna have the time to self-reflect. And you don't wanna get to that point, you know? And this can apply to anything, not just being a YouTuber. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my process of the entire just getting to where I am now, because there's a lot of people who think that this is just like you wake up and you made it, or you cover your eye and you're indoctrinated, which I wanted to talk about that because I think that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, this must have struck a nerve. No, it's actually just really funny. So a lot of people think because I shot the cover, and the cover is the picture of me doing this, that I'm somehow now in a secret society of people who are part of the Illuminati.
She's part of the Illuminati, people. She is. She is. Let's tell them the truth.
Honestly though, I'm not even gonna blame people. I used to be sucked into all those Illuminati conspiracy videos in like 2006, but that was 2005.
People need to do their research.
I didn't even know people still I didn't know people still seriously entertain stuff like that.
It's actually interesting. I'm actually happy you went through this, because it just shows that like all the things that sometimes we may think we're gullible, and we read into things, you see somebody and you put two and two to be like, oh my god, they may be part of they might be part of the secret society.
So we found this page. Well, there was actually a couple people who commented this on the Essence Instagram page. They commented these things on my Instagram post, and they were like, why did you have to cover your eye though? And because I've seen the old videos, I knew what they were talking about, but I honestly did not, I'm not trying to be mean, but I didn't know that people still believe that. I had no idea that that was still like a running thing. So there's a couple Instagram pages that I guess they post whenever they believe someone has been
taken.
It sounds ridiculous just talking about it.
You know what's actually funny?
I don't want to call people dumb. I'm not trying to be mean,
no, exactly,
but you cannot be that gullible. And people were posting. So someone had posted my cover, and they were like, "Yeah, she's gone now." And the people in the comments were like,
yeah,
they were like, "I was waiting for you to talk about," and I'm like,
so people have been waiting for this moment. It's like I'm saying, people jump in the background good.
But who is this person? Who is this person, and why do you value their opinion that much?
No.
So when they say it, it's official. What? So hundreds of comments, and people were basically, I mean, don't get me wrong. Do I believe people to a certain extent sell themselves to be in the entertainment industry? Sure, you can say that. But do I think it's as simple as once they cover their eye, that's it, that's it.
Or apparently because
no, you cannot be.
You got a nice spot. You're with me. Things are going well.
I promise you, if I didn't have nice things, people would not be saying this, because it's honestly absolutely ridiculous. People were literally oh, she's got a man now, and she's got a condo now, and she's gotten super successful in the past year. I was like,
that's just got to do with hard work, consistency.
Wow.
And it's been great. I did it been great.
Wow. Content. People question my faith at this point. I mean, people do that anyway, but people were literally like, yeah, she used to be a Christian. That's not how Christianity works. You don't
judge other people.
Okay, but can I preach though?
No, can I preach? Because that's the one that does my head in a lot. Those people that say, oh yeah, I'm a Christian, and then you judge others, that's called, first of all, you need to, what you need to do is be wary of people on Instagram that are performative Christians. What the problem is you guys are so used to people performing and being circus clowns. People who get on Instagram, I don't have to pray on camera or pray on Instagram for you to convince you that I'm Christian. That's not how it works, And I'm a YouTuber that happens to be a Christian. I don't have a religious channel. Let's make that very clear. I've never had a religious channel. I don't know why people are because you have
holding on. Yeah, well, they weren't quotes. They were actually Bible verses.
So silly
and that's not even. And that was actually something that I did for about a year or two on my channel. I was actually inspired by Carly, because Carly put quotes in her videos. And I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to put like Bible verses and stuff. But regardless, I'm not gonna get into why I stopped doing that. But what I will say is, the more and more you poke fun, and the more and more, like, I just want you guys to know, the more and more you throw my faith back in my face, and you insinuate, like, you're literally exploiting it, using it to your advantage. Like, you're weaponizing what I consider something that I still believe in, and something that I'm still very overprotective of. The more and more you do that, the less I'm going to share it, the less I'm going to share it. You're not doing any favors by being like, I thought you were a Christian. Like, so do you want me to, like, now out Christian you to prove that? I don't have to prove nothing to you or anybody else. Nothing. I don't know who you think you are that you can sit on Instagram to try to question you cannot do that. Like, people are crazy. You cannot do that. Okay.
And listen, it's like we're going to church today. Do we need to announce that on social media? We are going to church. Does that make us more Christian? It's crazy.
I'm just like in shock that people, like, you can literally say anything and people will believe it. Like, anything. And I'm like, wow. Yeah. And it's actually, you know what? And this is a lesson that I've learned. Anybody can be an influencer. Watch who you listen, who you are influenced by, because literally anyone can turn on their camera, start an Instagram account, and have y'all believe in whatever. I keep scratching my eye because my eyelashes are in my eye. But seriously, be careful who you're influenced by. That's one thing that I will definitely say. Anybody can take lessons to that. Anybody can take heed to that. Because nowadays, these people are literally running these accounts that are exposing people. Yeah. Y'all are not exposing anything but yourselves, because you sound ridiculous.
And they're just doing it for clout.
And they're just a lot of people are really just doing it for attention, because conspiracy theories are believable. They're meant to be believable. But I'm here to tell you that just because someone covered their eye in a photo, they are not a part of some secret society like that. I don't think that's how it works. I don't know. I could be naive to some things too. But that's not how it works.
And can I just give one word of advice to anyone? Whenever you see something and someone says X is doing this, or they're part of this society, what you should do, rather than say, oh my God, and jump into conclusions, be like, okay, let me jump in this bandwagon.
Her too? No!
She's part of it. Why don't you pick up your computer, go on Google, do some research, look at their history, and at least that way come and formalize your own opinion rather than just running with this. I'd rather respect you. You've done your research, looked into it, and then gave your own opinion. Everyone's entitled to opinion, but the problem in this world is that people see something, and especially when they don't like the person,
people don't fact check at all.
And they quickly say, oh yeah, I thought this, yeah, you thought this, but you never said anything until this person said something. So you were just waiting for an opportunity just to down this person, just to kick them.
Oh yeah, I like the comments where people were like, I knew I never liked it. No, you didn't like me because that's going on with you. You decided to not like me, and now you're using this as like there's no way she can be successful. There's no way you can be successful on your own merit. So I'm gonna use this as a cover, because then I don't have to actually like you and be proud of you and be held accountable for the own things that I want in life.
Sort yourself out.
A lot of you guys just, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, people are all going through things. I'm not gonna sit here and try to judge everyone, because have I been jealous of someone else? Of course. Do I think everyone who talks crap about me is jealous of me? Not necessarily, but let's call a spade a spade. There's a lot of comments where people expose themselves, and you can just tell the way that they speak about others that are doing well. It's like, ooh, this is not looking good this is not looking in your favor. The way that you're painting this picture is coming off really green-eyed monster. So just be very careful of some of the things that you guys hear online. I talked about some of my Insta stories, and we're not gonna expose the page here, but the comments were absolutely ridiculous, because it's like, it's not even just like a behavior. You're not pointing out someone's behaviors, you're just going off of one photo. And I'm here to tell you that it's not, like, I'm not a professional model, you guys, and I'm gonna let you know on one thing. When you do a cover story with like an Essence or like a Cosmo or whatever, their massive production team, one, you have no say so in the photos they're gonna choose. I didn't know the photos that they chose for the actual selected shots, because obviously when you're in a photo shoot, you're shooting hundreds and hundreds of shots. I didn't know the pictures that they actually chose until the day before they announced the cover. So they showed it to us. They said they're announcing the cover the next day. Some of the pictures were the pictures that they chose. I had no say-so in. And when you're modeling, we had a nail tech that made all these different types of dope press-ons. They made about like 10 pair. So they had a nail tech because we obviously wanted to do like different nail changes. There was one pair where I had Boss Ina on my nails. There was another pair that was like really cool gold checkered situations on my nails, whatever. And because the nails were so dope, obviously you guys know I love press-ons, and she worked really hard. I was trying to get the nails in as many shots as possible. And you know, I was going for really strong, powerful shots where you could see the nails. This is not, someone was like, well, she could have easily just put her hands on her shoulders. What the hell is powerful about this? This is like, it's so funny. Like, people can easily say what to do when they're not the ones doing it, when they're at home critiquing. Like, it's so easy to say what you would have done when you're at home not doing it. You're not doing it, I was. So when you're in a shoot, you're just moving. You're not even thinking of like what to do and how to do it. You're just moving. You're just moving. When you're shooting, you're just moving. It's not strategic. It's not planned. It's not forced. It's just movement, okay? And whatever they pick is what they pick. I'm not a professional model. So I feel like I'm somewhat limited in the poses that I think I look good in, you know? So that was the cover that they chose. They thought that was a strong cover, worthy of a strong photo, worthy of a cover. I'm proud of that. And if you don't like it, oh well. If you think it means I've been indoctrinated into some secret society, you might have bigger problems. Like, you might need to get your brain cells checked. Anyway, I gotta go. My arm's getting tired. I really hope you guys enjoyed the behind the scenes. Shout out again to Essence for this amazing opportunity. Please don't be gullible and believe everything you see on the internet, even when it comes from influencers. And I'm gonna just say that, even when it comes from influencers, like, be careful and be diligent and be smart, okay?
Yeah, and don't just believe everything we're saying. Do your research.
Exactly. Bye guys. Mwah. Love you.